everyone, this is teacher Tianshi from Think Academy, and today is our first day for our rocket camp, and I'm going to talk about two interesting questions from the practice. And the first one is actually a word problem, and it's a word problem about ratio. And let's read this one together. So Nick and Paul like to collect stamps, and the ratio of the number of Nick stamps to the number of Paul stamps is 8 to 5. And if Nick gives Paul 6 stamps, they would have the same amount of stamps. So how many stamps do they have in total? And for this question, we don't know what is the exact number for the stamps that they have, but we know the ratio. So what can we do? And the thing we can do is to assume for x, right? Assume a variable. And if we assume the stamp that Nick has is 8x, then what is the amount of stamps that Paul has? Paul will have 5x, right? Because the ratio is 8 to 5. And then we know a scenario here. So if Nick gave Paul 6 stamps, they would have the same amount of stamps. So if Nick gave Paul 6 stamps, how many stamps would Nick has now? It will have 8x minus 6. And then after receiving 6 stamps from Nick, how many stamps do Paul has? Paul will have 5x plus 6, and they have the same amount of stamps. So we can set up an equation here, right? 8x minus 6 equals to 5x plus 6. And then we can move the terms around, right? So 8x minus 5x equals to 6 plus 6. And we know 3x equals to 12. So x equals to 4. And then after knowing x, the value for x, we can calculate how many stamps does Nick has and does Paul has. So Nick will have 32, right? 8 times 4 is 32. And Paul will have 5 times 2, which is 20. And in total, they will have 32 plus 20, so 52 stamps in total. And for this question, the key important thing is to set up an equation here based on the variable, right? Based on the relationship between Paul's and Nick's steps. And this is for the ratio question. And let's talk about the other question, which is a calculation question. So for this question, definitely we can just use the multiplication to solve for this question directly. But we have a smarter and also quicker way of solving this question, which is using a formula, right? So first of all, 99 and 101. So what is the number that is very close to these two numbers? It is 100, right? So 99 is actually 100 minus 1. And what about 101? It's 100 plus 1, right? So does this one sounds really familiar to you? And actually, this is the reverse of our difference of square formula. So the formula is a squared minus b squared equals to a plus b times a minus b, right? So if we use it reversely, we will have a formula. So a plus b times a minus b equals to a squared minus b squared. So we will have 100 squared minus 1 squared. So what do we get? We get 10,000 minus 1. And the result will just be 9999, right? So the answer for this one will just be 9999. Okay, so this is for this first calculation question. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in tomorrow's rocket camp. Bye, guys!